Yo guys, welcome back to another Five Nights at Events video, and today we are going to be trying out Uncommon Freddy, and we're going to be completely maxing him out. He is Shiny, Vengeance, and with the 3 best supports. There's technically a better slowing support who is this Galleon Foxy, but he also does do damage, so that's actually going to make it a little weird to use with Freddy since they're both going to be doing damage. And we're going to see how far he can get in many different stages. So yeah, let's get right into it. And we are here in Fnaf 1 Night 1, I believe the easiest stage of the game. Yeah, let's just see how good he does here, because this is technically like the stage where he should be made for. Let's see how much of a fight he still puts up in this stage, and I believe he can solo this, especially with all these supports. The best thing about him is how cheap he is. You can literally just spam him and then he's good. He's not the worst tower in the game, but he is a uncommon tower, so he's definitely on the worst side. But I believe like his price for value, like how much you spend and how much you get, is actually pretty good. So that made him like a pretty good tower for a while, but obviously different starters ended up releasing and this guy just aged out. Let's check out his stats. So right now he's doing 56.3 every 0.8 seconds, which I think would go up to like probably 60 DPS, 65, something like that. Let's go ahead and max him out, and now he's at 84.4, which would probably be around 100. These are all just guesses. I'm gonna have to calculate it post edit again. And let's go ahead and get the Spring Bonnie support, and this is the last of the stats that we'll have to check out, and then the rest of the showcase we just show off how far I can get. And with the support, he is now at 91.4 damage per 0.8 seconds, which would be like 111 maybe DPS. And then right here he's doing 137.1, which would probably just be near 200 DPS. And yeah, might as well just place the other 2 supports. The range support is not really going to do anything here. Best thing we can do here is just maxing out all these Freddys, but I kind of want to get the supports down just to show him off with full supports. But yeah, it looks like Freddy is just kind of soloing this. I think like if we just max out all these Freddys, he probably could just straight up solo this. And yeah, look at his max stats. He's all the way up to 32.9 range, which is actually like pretty decent, but considering we're using Fredbear support, yeah, it's actually kind of embarrassing. But he is uncommon tower, so it's whatever. And there we go, we were able to beat Fnaf 1 Night 1. Let's go ahead and go on to the next stage that I want to try him out on. And that is of course none other than the hardest story mode stage in the game. Let's go ahead and just place down our supports right away. And then now we place down the Freddys. Let's see if we can even kill one enemy on the field. Let's also turn off auto skip. Oh, we already spent all our money. Wow, these supports were expensive. Maybe I shouldn't have placed down the supports right away then. Well, anyways, let's just go ahead and place down the Freddys. There we go, we have them all placed down. Yeah, we just gotta keep maxing out these Freddys. I think he has that same thing where you have to like max out one Freddy and then the rest of them would probably be the best thing to do. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't think we even killed one of them. And we got jump scared. It didn't do too bad, I guess. Alright, next up, we're gonna be trying out Freddy Fazbear in the hardest FNAF 1 stage, which is Night 6 on Nightmare. Let's see if he can even beat his own hardest stage. So far, not looking too bad, honestly, all things considered. I think I will keep actually no. Let's give him a chance, because auto skip will make like too much swarm. So yeah, I won't be too rude in doing that. Only auto skip if I know he can beat them, which is actually looking a little bit rough because of this Chica. But yeah, now we can auto skip, or not auto skip, just skip the stage in general. But yeah, the usual Freddy strat, just spam Freddys. We have one more to spam, and then boom, we have all the Freddys placed down. Now we need to get the damage support, of course. Damage support is crazy. And let's see if he can even beat this. I'm gonna bet that he can. Spring Bonnie and Crying Child gonna help out a lot. And I think this area will be pretty scary because of those endos, but with Crying Child, I guess it won't be as scary. And then now we place down our final support, and then I think at this point we should just max out the Freddys, because they get a lot better when you level them up. It's just obviously important to get the supports down as well. And like I've said before, I think maxing one at a time is the best way of doing it. So I'm gonna do just that. Well, it looks like we're gonna need a lot of help here. You know what, let me level them up to level 2 at least. Oh, let me also get the Crying Child. Whoa, those foxes are going a little too crazy. There we go. Now we're doing good. I think we can go ahead and just skip that stage. Actually, it might have been a little bit of a risky skip. We got this though, I believe in them. There we go. All the Freddys here are maxed out. Now I just gotta get the damage support. I think I'm gonna just max out these Freddys first though. I think Freddy Glock Bear is doing pretty good. I think I'm for sure gonna have to move him around once we get into the later stages. But yeah, just leveling up these guys to the max is our first priority. We have Fredbear support all the way maxed out. Now for Spring Bonnie. And then boom, they're all maxed out. It's looking barely even scary, honestly. I'll be honest. Like with the slow and then the damage Freddy's doing, oh yeah, they're just cooked. We're also gonna max out the Crying Child support. That's gonna make them even slower. Yeah. Freddy, look at the damage Freddy has dealt. He's just too good. 30,000, and he's also like almost soloing this. Let's see. I think I'm gonna move all the Freddys to where like this Freddy is at. Put this guy back, max him out, and now max out the Freddys. This is good placement because it's like barely reaching the exit and covering more of the area. And now we should max out this Crying Child so they can be even slower. Okay, and then I think I want most of my Freddys to be back here, honestly. Could you imagine if this Freddy gets an evolution? Yeah, we'll have 5 Freddys here and then 3 of them doing some early damage here. And then boom. I think this is the best placements we're gonna have. Yeah, if we did auto skip, I don't think we would stand a chance. Freddy seems to be pretty good, but he does not do AoE. There's so many of these zombie Freddys here. And they just auto skipped for us. I think it might actually end up being over for us. Sheesh, they're all at 3,000 HP. Except for these Chicas at 1,000. I think we might just be able to beat this. It auto skips anyways once it's been long enough. But yeah, we're still doing pretty good. Let's look at how much damage we've dealt. 60, 21. I replaced him as well. I think I replaced all of you guys. Except for one of them. No, I replaced all of them. Wow, there's just a whole line of enemies here. This is what happens when you don't do AoE. Literally, if he was doing AoE with his damage, he actually would just be killing all of them. But yeah, we're doing as much as we can. No, they just auto-skipped again. There's like spawning more enemies. This is getting really rough for Freddy. Does Freddy Glock Bear have enough to take down all of these enemies? Does he have what it takes? Maybe? They've been constantly shooting this whole time, so I don't think these placements are even bad either. Like, we need the early damage over here. I guess now it's just let's see how far we can get with Freddy Fazbear in this night, because I don't know if we're gonna beat this, and we gotta still hold out hope. I believe in bro. I mean, just look at him. He got the Glock. Just a lot of enemies there. The Crying Child can't slow down everyone. Oh, and there goes the endos. Yeah, I think at this point it's just over. There's just too much of them. This is supposed to be the hard phase too. We just got like auto skipped. They're at 12,000. The Freddys actually did a good amount of damage on that one. But yeah, it looks like we can only make it to wave 14. That honestly not too bad. That just shows the power of the supports and the enchants. Let's move on to the next stage. Alright, and for the final test, obviously we gotta bring them to endless. And endless is now harder because of the bosses, so let's just see how far we can get with Freddy. I think the strat here is to literally just spam here at the entrance, and then we'll probably just place down like all the Freddys in this area. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Endless 1 because Endless 4, I guess we could still do Endless 4, but we're not gonna make it that far. We barely even made it that far in Fnaf 4. And this is obviously Fnaf 1, so he literally originated from Fnaf 1, so it's accurate to the theme. And yeah, we already beat the first boss fight without any supports. This guy is just too cracked, obviously. As for what wave we will make it to, we'll probably get overwhelmed by like wave, I'd say 60, 70. We could probably even make it to 100 maybe, I don't know. The power of Freddy is very mysterious. Definitely the most annoying thing about this is the placements. I don't even know where to place these guys. I think I'm just gonna place him like here in the middle with like max range boost and then max them out. I think that will be the best like placement for the range. Yeah, just look at that. And then we need one more on this guy, and then we'll see his max range. I feel like that's pretty good of a placement. We honestly probably need to get like early damage on these guys too, so we'll probably have some Freddys like pretty close to the entrance to get early damage. Let's start auto skipping. Honestly, don't mind that. And there we go. This is his max range. Pretty good. So yeah, I'll put like another Freddy like around these tiles, and he'll be able to get damage on those entrances right away. Yeah, good enough. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Let's just get rid of like these Freddys, honestly. And then I'll place them somewhere else. Probably just here. Yeah, that's a good placement. And then we'll place down you like right here. And then we need this Freddy like here. We're going deep in this Freddy placement lore. Yeah, that'll work. And then we have 2 more. I think I'll just place them like here and here or something. Oh, I gotta remove that one. And then this one, yeah. I'm just gonna want to place them like mostly around the middle, basically. And then you have 1 left. I'll probably just place this last one here. Wait, how close is he? Nah, right here. Going pretty slow, but we're going pretty steady as well. Like, I think we actually could make it pretty high into this. I think we have more time to kill the enemies as well. So when we disable auto skip, we'll probably be chilling. Alright, now we just gotta max out the supports. I also haven't placed Crying Child down yet. I think I'll wait a little bit since we're kind of soloing these enemies anyways. And boom, everyone is maxed out and placed down. Now I just gotta wait for the Crying Child. I'll place him once we're starting to struggle. And that's when we'll probably make it a few more rounds after we place down Crying Child, because he adds a lot to the support. So yeah, now we just gotta speed up and see how far we make it to. Alright, so this is actually easier than I thought. We're getting a little bit of higher HP characters, but we're still getting a lot of those like 50 HP characters. I went ahead and just placed down the Crying Childs now. So that's gonna take a while, but yeah, we're actually getting like pretty decently far, and the Crying Childs have some pretty crazy range. So yeah, we'll see how far we get with the Crying Childs, but yeah, this is like our best setup. If we lose, then we lose. I don't really want to keep replacing them. But yeah, I actually think we could maybe reach wave 100. After that though, we're probably cooked. We'll see. Alright, so I'm actually gonna turn off auto skip here because I noticed that like wave 80 we have auto skipped on and we like barely killed the boss, and we're really close to wave 100, so I think it would be really funny if we actually made it to wave 100 and we could just see like the complete difference it is like on wave 100 and whatnot. And yeah, it looks like it doesn't matter because it just auto skipped anyways. Actually gonna move these Freddys to here. Boom, flawlessly, and then boom. Wait, I didn't even tell him what. There we go. Okay, now we have more of a chance of winning this. Might have to move some more of these Freddys. I think we're doing good for now. Yeah, as long as we don't keep auto skipping and then getting these endos. We're gonna have to deal with them sometimes, like right now. And we killed the boss. Now we just gotta deal with these endos. Yo, please. And we got it. I think we're good now. What HP are they at right now? 5,450. So yeah, looks like nightmare mode of like night 6 is actually harder than these stages. But yeah, those bosses have like so high HP for the Freddys that we kind of gotta lock in and make sure that the endos don't distract us too much from the boss. But yeah, like these endos are getting slowed down and they're just getting like pieced one by one. It's pretty good. And we might make it to wave 100. So let's go ahead and skip to that. And we are here at wave 100, the final boss we're probably gonna see, because after this the enemies get like insanely harder. The Freddys can't even like reach the boss yet. Let me actually remove the Crying Child real quick. All right, now we can place him back because the other one's already attacking him. And yeah, you guys are gonna see these guys are crazy. 2000 HP and they're moving fast. As we have Crying Child, we're actually not doing too bad. They get way crazier later on, but we actually could potentially make it to wave 110 or something. They're not like as high of HP as I thought they would be. But the boss is going to be a problem as always. Like we barely made it through the last boss. Well, I'll just wait and see how it goes, you know? See how far these Freddys make it to. Oh, wait. I just noticed, yeah, we're not doing enough damage to the reborn Freddys. No, they're just overhealing the damage we dealt. Looks like the max is wave 108, which is actually kind of surprising because we're literally just using uncommon Freddy and he makes it to like almost halfway of this. So yeah, pretty impressive. Alright guys, that is the max support Shiny Vengeance uncommon Freddy, and yeah, honestly kind of surprising how he did, especially in endless, but obviously not that good. It's more of like a showcase on how good supports are really, and of course the Vengeance is shiny. I'm actually gonna do one more thing really quick before I end this video, and that of course is looking at Freddy normal, like no enchants and no shiny and no supports. I think I will add the supports just to show off a bit more of it. But yeah, we're here at Fnaf 1 Night 1 on Nightmare, and we were able to beat this with practically just Freddy's. Like we didn't even need the supports, but we still added them anyways, and we were able to make it pretty far. But yeah, this is his stats at level 1 and no supports. And we'll put on the screen like his stats literally even at like level 1 with full support. It's just way higher than this. I kind of forgot the stats, but the difference is huge. I'm also gonna quickly max out one of the Freddys in just a second, but yeah, we're doing nothing to these bodies. And to really quickly look at his stats with supports and whatnot, this is his stats fully maxed out without shiny and any enchants, and then with support, max supports, Grand Shadow doesn't make a difference in the stats. That's his stats. Still a huge difference. The stats will be on the screen how it used to be with shiny and vengeance. So yeah, shiny and vengeance made a huge difference in this. It might have been even like a bigger factor than the supports. Like I think the shiny and the vengeance is like technically the big thing that you need with towers, but yeah, supports obviously make a huge difference as well. We were also obviously not able to beat this with this guy. Yeah, that was the showcase. Let me know what you guys had to use to beat those stages that I beat with Freddy, including wave 108. What did you use to make it to that wave, and what did you use to be Night 1, Fnaf 1 in Nightmare mode? And that will be like an easy comparison to like this Vengeance shiny Freddy with max support, you know, because he was able to beat that using all of that utility. And like if there's like a certain team that's comparable to it, then that would be pretty cool to know. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.